Good morning, everybody. Today we start with a new topic, that is sphere. Okay, so here we are going to study different types of equations of sphere. Okay, and also some problems on finding the radius and center of the sphere. So all you have known, you are all played with cricket. Okay, so that means you might have know what is a ball, what is a cork ball, football. Okay, all these are known as sphere. So there, sphere means what? It is a three-dimensional object which is round in shape. A three-dimensional object which is round in shape. So it is known as a sphere. For example, if you consider this is say circle is also round. Okay, but we cannot call that as a sphere. Circle is also round in shape, but we cannot call that as a sphere because circle has only two dimensions, that is length and breadth. So therefore the circle is flat. But whereas a sphere it has got one more dimension. So that makes the circle to appear like a sphere. Okay, so circle has only two dimensions, that is length and breadth, but it does not have any width. So therefore it is flat. But whereas a sphere is having all the three dimension, length, breadth and also width. So therefore it is ball like shape. Okay, so therefore in mathematical language, sphere is defined in terms of locus of a point. Okay, so all you have studied about the locus of a point. Locus of a point means what? It is the path traveled by a particle or by a point under some condition. Okay, so then the path is known as locus of a point. So therefore a sphere is defined as a sphere is a locus of a point. It is a locus of a point which moves such that its distance from a fixed point is always a constant. Okay, so therefore, here for example, here it is this is a fixed point, right? It is a fixed point. Now here it is a moving point. So this is a point is fixed. So this is O. Let us call this as O, and let us call this as P. Now O is a fixed point where P is a moving point. So sphere means what? So wherever it moves, it is a path traveled by this point P in such a way that it makes a constant distance with the fixed point O. Wherever it moves, the point P, wherever it moves, it always maintains a constant distance from the fixed point O. from the fixed point O. So then the path is nothing but what? The sphere. The path is nothing but a sphere. Okay, so now we derive equation of the sphere, different types of equations of sphere. Okay, so next we go to different types of equations of sphere. Different types of equations of sphere. Right? So first one is equation of a sphere so first type is equation of a sphere in central form. In central form, equation of a sphere in central form. So how to find the equation of a sphere in central form? Now in this case, here while defining the sphere, a sphere is the locus of a point which moves such that its distance from a fixed point is always a constant. Now in this case, the fixed point is known as the center of the sphere. Okay, so suppose that this is a center, say O, and this is a point moving P, and it moves in such a way that it makes a constant distance. Okay, constant distance, so that the equation becomes a sphere. Okay, so this is, it makes a constant distance with the so here let us take this as a point P, and this point P moves in such a way that it makes the constant distance with the center point, that is O. So this O is called as a center of the sphere, and this constant distance, it is called as radius of the sphere. Okay, so that's what I am going I just shared this knowledge. Okay, so now equation of a sphere in central form. To find the equation of a sphere in central form, so what we do, we consider let A comma ABC be a fixed point. Okay, and then let P comma XYZ be a moving point. Right? And let R be the constant distance. Okay, so here equation of a sphere in central form means the equation of a sphere whose center is not at the origin, whose center is not 0, 0, 0, whose center is other than the origin. So therefore we have taken here that A of ABC be a fixed point, means here ABC means they are not 0, 0, 0. So there are some numbers, so means the sphere is having the center center at the other than the origin. Okay, so now we derive the equation, right? So here, as you know that if this is a center point O and this is a moving point, so which is having the coordinates x y z, and it is having the coordinates a b c. Okay, so now it moves, okay, like this around this point O, so that it makes a constant distance r. Okay, so here instead of taking O, we take it as A. Okay, because this is A be a fixed point, so this is a fixed point. This is a fixed point having the coordinates a b c, and this is a moving point P of x y z, and this is a constant distance. This is a constant distance. Now, okay, from figure AP is equal to r square. AP is equal to r, correct? So, or squaring on both the sides, we get AP square is equal to r square, correct? So now by the distance formula, by applying the distance formula, so here A and P are two points. A and P are 2 points. Okay, now applying the distance formula, by distance formula, AP square is equal to, it is nothing but x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So x minus A whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square. So this is AP square. Now substituting this value here, so which implies x minus A whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square is equal to r square, is equal to r square. So substituting this AP square here, okay, so then we get this equation. So this equation is known as equation of a sphere in central form. Equation of a sphere in central form. Okay, so this is about one form of equation. Next we go to another form, equation of a sphere in standard form. Second type, equation of a sphere in standard form. So standard form means it is the equation of a sphere whose center is at the origin, whose center is at the origin. So therefore what we take, let 0, 0 whose coordinates are 0, 0, 0 be the fixed point, be the fixed point. Okay, and let P comma x y z be a moving point, be a moving point. Okay, so now again from figure, just as you did in the last case, so OP square is equal to what? R square, because OP is the constant distance which is equal to R. So OP is equal to R, or OP square is equal to R square. So now again by applying the distance formula, so by distance formula, OP square is equal to, so x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square plus z minus 0 whole square, or it is equal to what? Simply x square plus y square plus z square. So this is what? OP square. Now substituting this value of OP square here, so which implies x square plus y square plus z square is equal to r square. So this is the equation of a sphere in standard form. Equation of a sphere in standard form. Okay, so next we prove This is very important question. So here equation of a sphere in general form. So in this case, what we do, we prove that the equation x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0 represents a sphere. So here we prove that this equation is it represents the equation of the sphere. So how to prove this one? So it is very simple. What we do, we take this equation and if we express this equation in the form of this equation, if it is possible to express that equation in the form of this one, that is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus a whole square equal to r square, then it implies that it represents the equation of a sphere, because this is the equation of a sphere in central form. So right, so therefore we express this equation in the form of x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square equal to r square. Okay, so for that we consider x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d is equal to 0. Okay, so now what we do, we write x square, then we write plus 2x. Okay, we group the term x square 2ux at one place. Similarly, we group the term y square and 2vy. We group the term z square and 2wz, and we send this d to RHS. So here we write this one as, this can be written as, so first I write x square, then I write this term plus 2ux, then I write y square, then I will take 2vy, then I will write z square, then I write 2wz. Okay, so then I send this d to RHS, which gives minus d. Okay, so next what I do, I adding u square plus v square plus w square both sides. I add u square plus v square plus w square on both LHS and RHS. Okay, so which gives, so here this is x square plus 2ux, here I will add u square. Okay, then plus take the second term y square plus 2vy, here I will add v square. Then third one z square plus 2wz, here I will add w square. Okay, then this is equal to, here also I will add as u square plus v square plus w square, then I will write minus d. So now this is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab form, and here also we have a square plus 2ab plus b square, and here also we have a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is equal to u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So which implies, here I will write this as x plus u whole square, and this is y plus v whole square, and this is z plus w whole square, which is equal to u square plus v square plus w square minus d. Okay, so now again I will write this as x minus of minus u whole square, and similarly here y minus of minus v whole square, and here also z minus of minus w whole square, which is equal to u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So now check, this is of the form x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus c whole square equal to r square. Okay, so now this which is similar to that of x minus a whole square, y minus b whole square, z minus c whole square equal to r square. So these are nothing but what? These are a b c. So these are center of the coordinates of the center. So a b c are the coordinates of the center, and r is the radius of the sphere. R is the radius of the sphere. So therefore, which means that center of the sphere is given by minus u comma minus v comma minus w, and radius r is given by, now compare this r square with this equation. Okay, that means r is square root of this equation. So r is square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So this is the center of the sphere, minus u minus v minus w, whereas radius r is given by square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So therefore the equation x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0 represents a sphere. Represents a sphere. Okay, so this is another form. Next we have another fourth form, equation of a sphere in diameter form. Next type we have equation of a sphere in diameter form. Okay, here we take 2 points. Okay, here we take 2 points. Select a comma x1 y1 z1 and b comma x2 y2 z2. B, 2 different points, 2 different points, and let P of xyz be a moving point. Okay, so it is just like this one. So here we take 2 points, say a of x1 we take 2 points, a of x1 comma y1 comma z1, and here it is take another point b of x2 y2 z2, and it is p is a moving point xyz. So these are 2 points are fixed points. Okay, so now join all the 3. Okay, so now draw a circle through these 3 points. Okay, so now this is the equation of a sphere passing through 2 points a b. So where AB is the diameter of this sphere, AB is a diameter of this sphere, AB is the diameter of this sphere, and this sphere is passing through this diameter. So therefore it is called as equation of a sphere in diameter form. Equation of a sphere in diameter form. Okay, so now what we do, we find the equation as, first we find direction ratios of AP. Direction ratios of AP. So here the direction ratios of AP are nothing but x minus x1, y minus y1, and z minus z1. And also we find the direction ratios of BP. Again, direction ratios of BP are x minus x2, y minus y2, z minus z2. Okay, so for that what we do, let A1, B1, C1 be the direction ratios of the line AP. Okay, similarly let A2, B2, C2 be the direction ratios of the line BP. Okay, so therefore we find A1 is equal to x minus x1, B1 is equal to y minus y1, C1 is equal to z minus z1, and similarly A2 is x minus x2, B2 is y minus y2, C2 is z minus z2. Okay, z minus z2. Now since AP is in this figure, this AP is perpendicular to BP, or we can say that this line AP is perpendicular to BP, or we can say that AP and BP are perpendicular. So when the two lines AP and BP are perpendicular, okay, so from figure AP and BP are perpendicular, so by condition of perpendicularity, what we have, when the two lines are perpendicular, then the sum of product of their corresponding direction ratios is equal to 0. So that is, then A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is equal to 0. So this is a condition of perpendicularity. When two lines are perpendicular to each other, then this condition holds. Okay, so according to this condition, now substituting A1 A2 A3 and B1 B2 B3. So here what is A1? A1 is x minus x1, next A2 is x minus x2, B1 is y minus y1, B2 is y minus y2, C1 is z minus z1, here it is, C1 is z minus z1, C2 is z minus z2. Okay, so now substituting A1, B1, C1 and A2 B2 C2. So we get A1 means x minus x1, A1 into A2, A2 means x minus x2, then plus B1 means y minus y1, B2 means y minus y2, plus C1 means z minus z1, C2 means z minus z2, which is equal to 0. So this equation is known as equation of a sphere in diameter form. Okay, so which is equation of sphere in diameter form. Okay, so this is about the sphere and different types of sphere. Okay, let us solve some problems on this.